BrightlingSource.com here, and the watch I'm looking at today is the Omega Speedmaster Spacemaster Z-33. This is one of their sophisticated analog digital quartz watches. Features a really lightweight but very thick 43 millimeter in diameter grade 5 titanium case. As you can see, there's some sort of slots here for the sound of the alarm. This is a very sophisticated watch. It's got a programmable onboard flight computer, professional flight computer for the pilots out there that are going to be buying this watch, and also, I guess, so you can have some bragging rights. It's hard to see the numbers on here. I'm going to have to tilt it just because, especially under the light, it's designed to adjust in brightness to when there's a lot of light. It's not as bright. So right now there's obviously a lot of light on here, but just to show you the modes, you just want to be able to zoom in here. So the first mode is a dark screen, and then there's the first time zone, which the analog is synced to, and then there's a second time zone, and there's the UTC. It shows you the difference to UTC. And then there's alarm, which is currently off. And then there's the calendar, the day of the week Tuesday, and then the date on the bottom. And there's the calendar week, which shows you how many days into the year we are. So that'd be 83 days, and then 13th week of the year. And then the chronograph, and then the flight computer, which is not programmed right now because I'm not a pilot, and also a timer, so if you want to use a timer. So let me just quickly just zoom out here. I don't want to go into too much about how you use the watch, but you just basically you rotate the crown to change modes, like most of the sort of the high-end analog digital modes, and then the watch is out there, and if you want to change it, you can pull it out and it starts flashing, and then you can adjust from there, and then you push it. It also allows you to switch modes too, in addition to turning it. So let's the chronograph is operated with the same buttons you would normally use. It's got some audible beeps, which is quite handy. It's also got split time as well, so you can for your split times. And then as well, you got the timer. When you just have your timer going. It's hard to get this. Getting some difficulty here. There we go. I usually keep it on calendar mode, and then usually turns off. You can turn off the screen with this button here. You can turn it back, goes back to your favorite one. And has a ton of other features too, you know, like some stuff that works in all different modes, and to be quite frank, I probably won't be using too many of them. I just really enjoy the look of the watch. I like that it's a sophisticated quartz mechanism. I'll be using probably the chronograph and timer, multiple time zones as well when I'm traveling. But you know, the flight computer and the programmable flight computer, I'm not a pilot, so I won't be using that. But you know, it's bragging rights, I guess, to say that your watch has one. This model, I picked it up on the leather, which is uncommon. Most of them you'll see are on the rubber. This is on a leather deployant with a titanium deployant buckle that matches the titanium case. Beautiful titanium case. I love these sunburst cases that Omega does. They're just beautiful. I worry like crazy about dinging it, because last thing you want is a big dent right here on the big titanium face. Put it on so you can see what it looks like. It's got a fairly it's a fairly thick watch, so it wears pretty high on the wrist. Risk of dinging it is probably pretty high. But it's so lightweight because of the titanium, and it's got a very thin bracelet. It's, I think, 20 millimeters so it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it's a 20 millimeter strap. So it wears very thin on the wrist. You don't notice it at all. I'm a little bit in between hole sizes. I wish it was slightly tighter, but one hole tighter makes it a little bit uncomfortable on my wrist. So I don't know if it's worth punching a hole. But overall, a very cool design. Nice little features here with the multiple zones. Really like having. I always like to have a high-end quartz in the collection. I always end up picking one up, and in the past it's been a lot of Breitlings, but now the latest one is this, the Z-33. Next one might be the B50 or the B55, but we'll see. For now, the Z-33 is my high-end quartz. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. Have a good one.